We are all familiar with it. When spring finally arrives each year in the valley, so does that unpleasant smell outside.
Those we talked to today said that they think it was coming from the Fargo landfill, but we found out that's not the case.
So where is it coming from and what is being done to fix it? Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz sniffs around town and finds out.
We're aware of the smell.
Kirk Brockman just moved his family from North Fargo to West Fargo. One reason?
We smelled the wastewater, the lagoon up there, essentially.
The area Brockman happened to move into, though, is just down the road from the West Fargo lagoons. I also didn't smell anything in Brockman's neighborhood. And then I visited right down the road. Here on the outskirts of West Fargo, the lagoon really does look very nice. The smell, on the other hand, is a different story. Chris Brungar of West Fargo Public Works says the smell springs up this time of year because the lagoons are the source of the wastewater, and all that waste is trapped under ice all winter long.
So when it starts to warm up, the ice breaks off, and these smells start to come to the surface.
And windy days like this one certainly don't help with keeping that smell in one place. Still, many residents I talked to were sure the smell came from Fargo's dump, or as the city of Fargo's Paul Hansen corrects me, the sanitary landfill. Hansen took me out there so I could smell for myself. It wasn't nearly as bad as the lagoons, though it didn't smell like roses either. Hansen says that smell is well contained within the dumping grounds. And sure enough, I didn't smell it until we got inside. But Hansen says the smell did get out of control back in 2011.
Since that time, we've spent thousands of dollars and spent many man-hours doing best management practices to try to resolve what the problem is.
He says he hasn't had a complaint coming from nearby in the past 3 years, which brings us back to the lagoon and nearby new resident Kirk Brockman.
From my understanding, a lot of the wastewater is going to be moving north in probably a year or two anyways.
The city of West Fargo says it's fixing the problem. It'll start pumping the waste from West Fargo into Fargo this year. Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
The Fargo Waste Connection Project begins construction in June and is scheduled to finish this fall. It will connect the sewage lagoons to 19th Avenue North and 9th Street Northeast in Fargo. And though construction will finish this year, we're told the decommissioning process will take a few years before the smell is finally gone.